Global superstar Tyla.
Water, over 450 million streams.
Grammy Award nominated.
The US tour is almost sold out.
The next big thing in international pop music, they're calling it the Tyla takeover.
Glamorous music video shoots, Grammy hangs with SZA and her, sitting next to Kim Kardashian on the front row of Dolce & Gabbana's Fashion Week show. It's safe to say that Tyla's been dominating the music space.
Making her US TV debut, performing her global hit Water. Give it up for Tyla!
Please welcome Tyla!
Tyla.
You're a hero to so many people.
Why?
Because I'm obsessed with you.
Thank you.
I think we all are. This is huge.
Tyla, you freaking genius!
Maybe I have superpowers.
So far so quick, right? 3 years ago, nobody knew anything about Tyla, and the next thing you know, water is the biggest thing you've seen in years. Naturally, you just start to wonder, where did she come from? Could this be the next biggest thing after Rihanna? Can she do it again? Or could this be just another fleeting 10 minutes of fame?
Even the numbers are manufactured.
Who?
Tyla, those numbers, they're not real.
I'm sure all this fame is new to you, right? Is it a bit overwhelming?
What do you mean they're not real?
She's been pushed by the label.
8 million people streaming are real.
Man.
You've done so well, so far, so quick.
Singer Tyla has come out and said that she doesn't identify as black. She refers to herself as colored.
Baby, colored is what they call the black people before we got rights in this country.
Where do you see this panning out over the next 10, 20 years?
Born and bred in Johannesburg, of Indian, Zulu, Mauritian and Irish descent, Tyla Laura Sitho has a natural talent for music.
Hey, I'm Tyla Sitho. I'm 11 years old and I'm going to be singing for Bajasumi. Well, let me tell you a story about a girl and a boy. He fell in love with his best friend, which is around, he feels nothing but joy.
I remember when Mom gave birth to Tyla and she came out holding her mic.
She was already broken, and it made her blind, but she could never believe that love would ever treat her right.
But have you always had your mindset on being an artist?
Always.
Always?
I just remember being so small and telling my whole family that I'm gonna become the biggest pop star ever. And it's never changed. Like, even till this day, I'm telling everyone I'm gonna become the biggest pop star ever.
Feels like you've just, at an early age, knew that this was your calling. Am I right to say that?
Yes, definitely. Like, ever since I was small, I knew that this is what I was gonna do.
What kind of music did you listen to growing up?
I listened to literally everything. Like, a lot of Boys to Men, Bright McKnight, Aaliyah, Rihanna, but also South African music like Black Coffee, Liquid Deep, Mikasa.
At what point do you discover like you could actually sing? Because I think everybody thinks we can sing in the restroom, right? We sing out loud, like we sound good. In the shower. At what point do you sing and you realize, yo, like I'm actually talented?
Yeah, like my mother's the person that actually told me.
Yeah.
Like, she was like, you can sing. Because I mean, I always sang, but I didn't know, okay, you can sing, you know? Like, I just always enjoyed it. So my mother was the one that was like, hey, girl, you can sing. And then she made me sing for everyone and anyone, everywhere.
Remember, everywhere we went, Mommy put you on the spot.
Every opportunity, my mother would make me sing. It was amazing. You know why, Tyla? Because you just touched my heart. Every time I felt sad, I thought, okay, I'll hear Tyla. Then the others would try and make me feel better by rapping, but I don't know. But you know what? It was worth it.
Was little Tyla a dancer too?
Yes, I was everything.
She was everything from the get-go.
I was small, I was that child that was making shows for everyone, performing in primary school, high school, everywhere I could. And I would always audition for the biggest role. Like, even if the character didn't make sense, I would literally always audition for the biggest role. But I mean, like, ever since then, like, I kept pushing, I kept auditioning for everything. All the soirees, the talent shows, I was there. And I just loved it. And in my last year of school, I ended up becoming head of culture for the school.
But I'm guessing if your parents are kind of like my parents, if you told them, hey, I'm going to jump out of college to do music, what was their reaction?
So basically, like, my parents were like, you have to study. Like, there's no way you're doing music. Like, it's not realistic. Especially in South Africa, like, not a lot of people, especially at the time, were making like doing what I wanted to do,
Right.
which was become a pop star globally. So my parents were like, be realistic. Like, you need to work. This can be a side, a hobby. And then, I almost had to do it. But then, like, every day I would just cry on my mother's bed and be like, please just give me 1 year. And because I was a year younger, luckily they were like, okay, you're a year younger, you can have 1 year.
The parents' reasoning was solid. No South African artist had ever achieved success as a global pop artist. After a lot of convincing and a lot of crying, her parents gave her a year to break into the industry. If she didn't succeed, she'd have to go back to school.
My last year of school, I was like, okay, guys, I'm done now. So I got them to let me take a gap year. They let me, and then getting late started taking off, and I got signed to Epic Records. But yeah, before then, like, I was grinding.
Yeah.
The struggle was real. Like, I was making videos, posting on Instagram, TikTok, Musically at the time, and DMing every celebrity that anyone that had a blue tick, I was DMing. And never got a response.
2019, Tyla releases her debut single, Getting Late, casually creating her own genre in the process called Amapiano. It's essentially a more streamlined hook-heavy variant of Amapiano, the popular South African sound that blends house music with reggae, jazz, and trunk rattling quieter bass lines, not to forget the lock drum. Getting Late put Tyla on an upward trajectory in South Africa. To make the music video happen, she begged, borrowed, and called in favors. Her manager became the director, her best friend was the stylist. Well, the goal was to make the best video possible.
And that year, like, I did Getting Late. And it just went crazy. Like, I was able to sign with Epic Records. It was literally like God gave it to me and was like, yeah.
So I'm assuming their reaction, their parents are like, all right, we're good now.
Yeah. Now they're like, okay.
Getting Late triggered international attention. So much attention that Sylvia Rohn flew all the way down to South Africa. You're asking who Sylvia Rohn is? The legendary music executive who has worked with Missy Elliott, AC/DC, Erykah Badu, and Travis Scott. Okay, now, this moment right here was unexpected, almost unrealistic.
Never used to be like a reality for us, especially in South Africa. Like, there's not a lot of people that make it out. Yeah, like after Getting Late started gaining traction. I don't know how, but the labels overseas started noticing me and reaching out to my management saying they want to sign me. So I had to do like so many Zooms. Yeah. Like, I had to get ready and do Zooms with all the labels.
Makeup, everything.
But the bottom off, it was Thomas, you know the story. Yeah, so I had to do that, and Epic just came in with so much passion, and they really believed in me. They even put a billboard in Joburg with Epic's name and everything. I was like, the passion is too much. I went with Epic.
And it matches your energy, that's the thing.
For sure, and they allow me to have creative freedom. Yeah. So I just feel like it was the best.
How does it feel to represent your country?
It feels so good, like I've always wanted to have a South African on the same stages as the greats, So I just feel like that's the goal, and I really want to become an example for other African artists wanting to do the same.
What would you say is the biggest difference between like our music and South African music?
Well, both is a vibe, but I feel like South African music is just different. Like, it's more spiritual, I feel. Like, it makes you just want to dance. No matter what we're singing about, it can be a very sad song, but you'll be on the dance floor.
For people who might be discovering your music for the first time, how would you describe your sound?
My sound is a fusion between Afrobeats, Amapiano, so like the African sound, but with the more global R&B and pop sound. Yeah, it's like a melting pot, basically.
SA is lighting up the charts right now. I mean, piano. Let's go.
It's African dance music.
Jazz music merged with
some hip-hop elements.
Bacardi and a bit of Kwaito.
Let's go. it's you're not going anywhere without hearing Amapiano this and so much so that it's not even just about the artists from South Africa making it. It's about how the sound is being adopted and being made from other people. Like, how does that make you feel?
I actually love it. You know, I know some people feel the need to gatekeep it, but I mean, like, it just shows how the genre is growing. Yeah, like the fact that everyone is like using elements from it, as long as like the recognition is there. I feel like there's no harm in the genre growing.
When you're out and about, do you prefer to turn up to Afrobeat or Amapiano?
I love both, but Amapiano is different. It's different.
That's like what you like to get lit to?
Yes, it's like it's more than just a genre. It's like spiritual.
From the streets of Tembisa to some of the biggest stages in the world, there's no denying that Amapiano has taken over the music scene. For artists like Tyla, sometimes one song is all you need. And in 2023, Tyla found hers.
Normally, I could keep my cool, but tonight I'm wildin'. I'ma be in a dangerous mood. Can you match my time?
I mean, your song is super viral. When did you first start noticing it, like, really taking off?
So, I just, initially I knew the song was a hit. Like, I loved the song from the beginning. But when artists, like huge artists, you know, Dave and artists started posting it on their story and messaging me saying they love the song, then I was like, hey, this might be a hit. But then people started taking it on TikTok and doing challenges. But when I performed in Rwanda and did the, you know,
oh yeah, we know.
It went crazy. And then that's when it really took off. Telling me that you're really about it, why try to hide it? Ooh, talk is cheap, so show me that you understand how I like it.
What is the story behind Water?
So, I mean, I heard the song and I instantly fell in love. And I finished it in Cape Town, South Africa. As soon as I finished recorded, I was just playing it over and over and over again. And it's basically me telling a guy, like, stopping all talk. I want you to show me what you got to offer. So it's kind of a naughty song, but it's the song of the summer.
It's viral, goes viral like crazy all around the world.
Yeah, it's literally everywhere. Like people in Thailand, Singapore, South Korea, Europe, America, like it's reached everywhere. Like everyone's dancing to Water.
How do they do this? Like, what is the trick to doing the dance to the song?
Hey, there's just like some sauce in South Africa that you're just born with. But I mean, I can teach you if you really want to know.
Listen, you gotta show me how to do it. Y'all, I done lost sleep trying to get this. I got you here to teach.
The Water challenge is Bakadi. It's a style in South Africa, and it's usually not done with this type of music. So it didn't really fit, but I was like, nah, like it looks good on Water. Like it looks so good. We have to do it on Water. I ended up working with my choreographer. He came up with the you know, the challenge, and then we ended up rehearsing it. And I was just like, let me pour water on my back. Like, let's take it to the max. Like, we need this video to travel. So I was trying to pull out every trick I had in the book. And yeah, I just did it on stage. I poured the water on my back and that video went crazy. Like, I remember traveling back from the show from Rwanda and I just posted it before the flight. And when I landed, it was like 4 million views or something. And I was like, nah, this is it. Like, it's moving. Lesson number 1, your outfit. It's good. It's baggy.
Okay,
cool.
baggy.
Because some people, they wear tight clothes and then nothing shakes.
Okay.
So this is good.
Okay. Okay, my outfit.
Okay, I don't have the best outfit for it, but I'll show you. So first is ga.
Yes.
Make me sweat. Jump. Make me ga 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 ga.
Uh-oh, ga ga ga. What? And then you ga ga ga. You see? Okay. Yes. And then?
Then it's the same thing the other side, basically. But I do a thing where I go both ways.
I've seen it, yes.
Her instincts about Water were right. Water hit the top 5 in dozens of countries and ended 2023 as the most streamed Afrobeat song on Spotify. In the US, Tyla became the first South African solo artist to enter the Billboard charts in 55 years, with the legendary Hugh Masekela being the first all the way back in 1968. I'd say she's actually a pop star.
You said you wanted to be a pop star.
I'm gonna become the biggest pop star ever.
Do you feel like you're living your dreams, like legitimately living out the dreams you thought you would, you had?
You built up a big fan base now, though.
What's been the highlight of your career so far?
Billboard Hot 100.
What do they call your fans? What do they call your fans?
Tigers.
The Tigers. How comes?
How Tyla Tigers. People say I give off that tigress energy, so it only makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice one.
I'm a tiger too.
Tyla is so amazing. She's such a beautiful girl from South Africa. We love her. She was absolutely amazing.
Me being able to experience that many people just watching and listening to me, you know, like it's crazy, like you being on stage and seeing all those people and the eyes, and you see everyone's expressions and them dancing, like that experience is like, yo.
November 10, Tyla is nominated for an award at the upcoming Grammys.
When I saw my name,
yeah, I jumped up. I was screaming.
And the Grammy goes to Water, Tyla.
You were just on the road on an incredible tour. What an honor to, to support Chris Brown in Europe. What was that like? I mean, if you had to summarize that experience, like, girl, talk to me, tell me.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Yeah. Tour,
even saying that I was touring with Chris Brown.
Say it one more time, just so we can hear. You were doing what?
I was opening the show for Chris Brown.
Oh man.
I'm still finding it so hard to wrap my head around Tyla's fame. Front row at Dolce & Gabbana, music toss with Chris Brown. Dude, Tyla was on Jimmy Fallon. Now, the elephant in the room is Tyla an industry plan?
So Tyla, this is where I'm going.
Oh, Water.
Water.
Yeah.
She's like the biggest artist in New York that people know is from SA.
Wow.
She's massive. And he was telling me, and you don't know, it's Nota, man. You don't know if this is true or not, but I think he's onto something. But he's saying that should have been Shoma Josie. So what happened is, Shoma Josie was dating her videographer, some white guy, right?
Okay.
And then they broke up. Okay. So when they broke up, this videographer started dating Tyla, right?
Yo.
And then he started like shooting music videos for her, and then he took her to America. So like, you know when Shoma Josie was on like John Cena and doing all those things?
Yeah, on Ellen
there was a team behind that.
And it was the videographer's influence.
Yes.
Whoa.
So now that team is on Tyla now. They're focusing on Tyla.
Wow.
They're pushing her like crazy.
What would you say is the biggest misconception about you?
That I literally came out of nowhere and I'm an industry plant. It's like, what the heck? I'm a whole plant. Imagine. People don't know how hard I've worked and how hard my team has worked to get here.
But here's the thing, right? You can't automatically assume that just because Shoma Josie had the resources Tyla had, she was going to be Tyla kind of big, because I think it all goes with the sound, the right timing.
She's more unique. What do you mean? Shoma Josie sticks out like a sore thumb, bro.
But what I'm saying is, example, Nasty, his team put him in, that space as well, but it wasn't maybe his time or...
No, man. It's all manufactured, dog. Even the numbers are manufactured.
Who?
Tyla, those numbers. They're not real.
What do you mean they're not real?
She's been pushed by the label.
8 million people streaming are real.
Man, dog, you from radio, do you know Payola?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So radio's dead now. Where's the Payola money going to? Streams. It's all manufactured, dog.
Singer Tyla, her famous song Water. Big tune. Has come out and said that she doesn't identify as black. She refers to herself as colored.
Tyla is multiracial. That is what she is in an American term. You saying she's colored, not black, baby, that's why everybody's eating you up right now. Please research before you comment, guys. I'm about to do like a whole face routine. That's why I got my towel wrapped around me. But oh my God, please do your research, please.
You really would have saved yourself if you actually took your own advice. You really, really should take your own advice. Because there's a reason that people commented, she is not classified black in South Africa. Emphasis on South Africa. And not one person commented or two people commented, multiple people commented. But you didn't take it upon yourself to go and research and find out why is it that these people keep on saying the following. Mind you, that colored people are not only in South Africa, they're in Zambia, Namibia, etc. But you didn't even take the time to understand. You were dismissive of a whole group of people and their history. And what I find very interesting about a lot of Americans, do you guys ever factor in or even consider that there are other people outside of America with a history that have to be respected just like yours?
Okay, controversy aside, industry plant or not, there's no denying that Tyla has an amazing voice. She can actually sing, and oh, she's pretty too.
Tyla's so fine, oh my God. Oh my God. Baby sweat, baby harder, make me lose my breath, make me water.
How should he successfully approach you? How do you want to be approached?
I'm very difficult, hey?
I have high standards, but I'm not picky.
Are you single? Or?
Yo, I went straight to that question. Yes, I'm single.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not playing with all of that right now.
What I look for in a guy, a guy that's funny, that's like top priority for me. Like, if he isn't funny, he can be the hottest guy on earth, but if he's not funny, yeah, I cannot. The perfect date for me would be like, we go to Culture City and we just go on rides the whole day.
I love just going to theme parks and...
Theme parks?
Yeah, I love theme
parks. Like
parks.
roller coasters?
Yeah.
Love or money?
Love.
How would your friends describe you in 3 words?
Funny, bubbly, and ambitious.
What are your goals for the future?
Like I said, I really want to be the biggest pop star, and I want the biggest pop star to be from Africa.